Welcome to another episode of Wall Watch, where we see how women respond to hitting the wall. Now, I always ask you guys, how is a woman responding to aging? Is she handling this with grace, or is she bitter? More importantly, the best question to ask yourself is, what type of damage and trauma is she bringing to you? Because if you're looking to date her, this is what you're gonna have to deal with. Now, today's clip has to do with eggs and egg freezing, fertility. So I want you guys to join in on this conversation. Comment your thoughts under this video, like, subscribe, and share this video. Wait, let me introduce myself. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel. So here we go.
I do not accept a coffee or a walk as a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all,
you don't even have to spend no money. Hey, you want to go for a walk in the park? Let's get to know each other. You want to sit down and have, a cup of water and a bowl of fruit? It literally doesn't have to be money.
neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take me back home. No, we are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up. We're gonna come to the restaurant.
Oh my gosh. She told you, you are not taking this woman on the walk. So to that other woman who was talking about she needed to teach a man how to be a man by taking her to the park with a bowl of fruit and a cup of water. Let's continue.
We're gonna see your table manners. We're just gonna, study you a bit.
I started the egg freezing process. I did some preliminary tests which showed.
Wait a minute, do y'all notice something? She went from happy to not happy, right? Think about that. Egg freezing. Here we go.
Dad, my egg count is really low. The doctors did tell me that might affect my fertility. My eggs are high quality, but there's just not a lot of them. It's just so sad.
I do not accept a coffee or a...
Man, throw the whole broad away. No coffee dates, no walks in the park because she's not a dog. Now, the funny thing, I don't know if you guys caught this, but she has a dog in the background. Listen, I'm no rocket scientist, but I think I can see, and I think you guys can see, her dating strategy is not working. She may want to go ahead and try out those coffee dates, try out those walks in the park, because dinner dates is not getting her the results she's looking for. Now, I don't know why she's so sad about her fertility, because if she wanted children, you would think that she would create a much better strategy for her finding a man or finding the dad that she's looking for. Now, when I talk to you guys about headaches, this is an example of it. For instance, this woman does not sound like she is handling aging with grace. It sounds like she's going to become bitter and she's going to be really resentful of everything. You looking at a younger woman, if you're dating her, you thinking about a young woman, her seeing a younger woman, her seeing a woman that is fertile. Why? Because she really tried to paint this picture as if she has some high quality eggs. She just doesn't have a lot of them. So this brings a whole new conversation, right? This it leads you into, well, what is old, right? Does old mean that you're no longer fertile, or what does young mean, right? Because young means you're fertile. You have eggs to fertilize. Now, this is not even talking about the damage that this woman has received over her dating resume, right? Throughout this woman's dating history, I can almost guarantee that she has some traumatic experiences. So not only is she bringing damage and trauma to you, but now she's bringing a whole new her, right? See, she's closer to grandma age, right? Now, I'm saying that because when you start to run out of eggs, that usually means that you're handing the torch to the younger crowd, because you're no longer able to have children. Now, when it comes to a woman being more expensive, I want you guys to pay attention to something. We see how she looks with heavy makeup on, and then we saw what she looks like without the makeup on. It is a complete 360, right? I mean, she's not bad looking, but you can tell that she's nowhere near young, okay? And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. I'm saying that because as a woman gets older, she becomes more expensive. Why? Because she's harder to wow, which means you have to do more, right? Now, the messed up part about you doing more is she's still not going to be satisfied with what you did, because her wow factor is actually gone, right? Like, you trying to wow a woman, you'll have better luck wowing a younger woman because she possibly hasn't seen it yet. Whereas this woman, it sounds like this has been her lifestyle, so she's not going to appreciate anything you do. Now, the next thing, or next things that make her more expensive, is covering up her aging. If you get the woman, if you get the woman pregnant, let's put it this way. If you want to have a child with this woman, you're going to have to go the most expensive route that may not even work, because her egg count is extremely low, which means it's going to be hard to get this woman pregnant. I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm just saying you are going to be paying a premium. You gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? Because she still has to make it through the pregnancy. And I know you don't really see it coming, but that postpartum, oh my God, something that you're not ready for. And this does not even include the health issues that this woman is going to start having. So, fellas, just keep in mind, it's gonna be rough if you choosing a woman like this. And I'm saying, she's not an ugly woman. In fact, she actually is attractive. I can see a guy giving this woman a chance, but it ain't gonna be me. I'm not gonna be the guy. Okay, that's for sure. But she's not looking for me anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Now, the reason why I'm responding to this clip is because women have been tricked into believing that they can get surgeries, they can freeze eggs, and all of this is going to buy them more time to get pounded out. She thought that she was making sense by saying, oh my gosh, you're just trying to get me drunk. Ladies, here's a news flash. All men, all males, it doesn't even matter what animal you are, all males, when it comes to women, are looking to have sex. They're looking for intimacy, okay? It's not rocket science. I know women think whatever it is that they think, but yes, this is what's going on. We're grown, okay? And for this woman, she's clearly older, right? Because she's running out of eggs. How often do you hear of a young woman running out of eggs? You don't. Also responding to this because women are putting dinner dates and travel as the important thing, when the important thing should really be having those experiences with one man. Now, I'm not here to judge. If you choose to remain sexually liberated and out here living it up, having a good time, this is usually how it ends, in tears, or in her case, fake tears. But the bigger question is, was it worth it? Was all those dates and all those trips, was it worth it? Because at this point in time in her life, it doesn't look like it. What actually happened in this clip? We got to see a woman who realized what being a human is, going through the complete cycle of being a human, right? You're young and then you get old. Again, how is she handling this? And if you're dealing with this woman, how do you think she's handling you or dealing with you while she's dealing with aging, right? Because women always want to be called beautiful, no matter how old they are, no matter what they look like, they want to be called beautiful. It's extremely hard to call a woman beautiful that's not actually beautiful, right? I mean, maybe she has to put on, all this stuff and, actually give you a false illusion of herself. Maybe she has to really just put that mask on for you to actually call her beautiful. But I would think that the makeup would make her more insecure, because when you do call her beautiful, basically what you're saying is you put your makeup on really nice today, right? Like the way you drew your face on today, oh man, it looks great, right? Like that's what you're essentially saying. Now, what I've learned from seeing this clip is there are some women who will never learn their lesson. I can guarantee that this woman has been warned over and over and over again about hitting the wall, about what the wall actually is. She might have been fighting with it this whole time. Oh my gosh, you guys don't know nothing. You can't tell me that I'm not young. You can't tell me. And it's like, well, I mean, I can actually tell you that, but there's a difference between reality and your personal fantasy. And if you're going to continue to live in your personal fantasy, enjoy it, because you already have a dog. He's in the, or it is in the background. So fellas, this is why it's so important for you to get your life together, because women like this will completely throw you off your path. Think about it. Does she want children? Well, now it may really be limited to a child. Now, if you're cool with that, and if she's cool with that, then you guys will have a great relationship. But the one thing that a man will be able to hold over her is the fact that she's not fertile, because he's going to want children. Men who usually want marriage usually want children. Now, every man is different, just like every woman is different, but we're starting to see a trend here. When women get to a certain age, they want certain things, right? Those things that they kept pushing off and pushing off and pushing off, now it becomes important, because as you get older, you're like, dang, wait a minute, I didn't get the experience of being a mom. Trust me, it is a completely different experience. And I'm speaking to you as a father. Right? When I was single with no children, my life was different. My life now, being a single father, is completely different. And let me say this, I love it. It has me more focused. It has me more determined to make things happen. And I feel like I was a pretty determined individual, but having children gives you an extra sense of hustle. It gives you an extra sense of, it gives you more of a kick in the ass, more of a jump start. So focus on your mind, focus on your body, focus on your finances, right? Read, meditate, exercise. And then make sure you get your credit together. If you have your credit together, now it's time to start looking for opportunities where you can make money. So fellas, as crazy as this may sound, adapt to dating, because women are sexually liberated. We have now seen another example of friends with benefits, situationships, flings, and vacay bays. Everything that this woman spoke about and named fall into all of those categories. What we're seeing here is a woman who's running out of beauty and running out of eggs, running out of fertility, running out of youth. That's what we just witnessed in this clip. So fellas, adapt to dating, because women are sexually liberated. They are free, and they are really out here enjoying their lives. They're having an amazing time. They're using the box as a form of payment, right? It's a justification mechanism to doing some of the BS that we see these women doing. But I have a question for you. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.